my God. Can I say? I need to go to the bathroom and I can't go. I can't because I'm stuck now. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Can you hear this? Oh my God. All right. I need a drinky. I need some water. Oh my God. So what's going on? Hi. Hi. How are you? All right. Okay. So Steve's just here in audio. He's not here in video, just so you know. Just so you know. Don't want to be deceiving. Yeah, can you see my necklace? Probably not. There we go, because that's from my good friend. Yeah. Okay. All right. He'll be on in just a few. I'm a little excited. I'm just saying. I'm just a little excited. And I have to make sure my microphone is close by. I am not ignoring anyone, just so you know. I'm not. I just don't want you to think I'm being rude, because I'm not. But, like, once I'm in here, I will try to look at questions throughout. And if I can't, I'm sorry. We'll get to, hopefully, some of them at the end. I have some that were previously sent to me. Roberta. Oh, thank you, Steph. Thank you. You're too sweet. You're too kind to me. Chris! Hi, everybody. Yeah. Woo! Thank you, Mandy! Well, it's for Mr. Steve, right? And you guys. I'm so excited. I don't think I've breathed all day. I'm just saying. Did I breathe today? No. And Al kept going, would you breathe? And I can't. Because if I breathe, I'm going to pop. Like something's going to blow up inside my body. So there was no breathing. I feel perclamped right now. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, man. Right? I like Chris, right? Right? I mean, come on. Who doesn't love Steve? Everybody loves Steve. Everyone flipping loves Steve. So this is just so great. So great. I can't. Cheryl! What's up? What is up, everybody? Oh my God. This is very exciting. All right. I'm repeating myself and I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay. My good friend gave me this necklace not too long ago and I'm very excited to wear it. It's the North Star. So I said, thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. I said, this is going to bring me luck tonight and I will be able to breathe. Not really. Oh God, why am I going on the air? Am I going on now? For real? Already? Okay. All right. My hair is stuck. All right. Let's see. Take you away. Get down tonight. All right.
You okay, Kiki?
No.
I know you're
No.
talking to people and you say you're nervous and stuff like that. But will you calm down?
Are the speakers on?
Listen,
Don't start with me, man.
Listen,
don't start with
the
me.
speakers are on so Roberta can hear herself or whatever. So stop breathing heavy.
I can't. I'm gonna make myself pass out.
Why?
Because my eyelash falling off. I think
No,
so.
stop it. Oh my
What?
God. Who cares?
It's important because if my eyelash falls off while I'm talking, it's impossible.
Well, Steve's not going to be looking at you. He's going to be talking
he's
to
not.
you.
I know.
But, he'll be looking at me, but he won't be looking at you.
Oh, God.
So we have people from all around the country, all around the world listening to us right now. Hi, guys. How are you?
So exciting.
And the guy, we celebrated somebody's birthday last week. Who was it? Steve Perry's birthday? The guy.
Just the guy.
And we're celebrating Steve Augeri's birthday on tonight on Saturday. Well, his birthday's on Saturday.
Yes.
And Steve is so gracious. He says, well, I can go on Saturday night, Al. And I said, I don't want to do that to you, man. Because, in case you're having a surprise birthday party at home and stuff like that.
With him, himself, and him.
No, but, and I'm looking forward to talking to him. But he's so gracious and such a nice guy, and I'm not kissing his ass, well, maybe a little bit, that he would do it on Saturday night. But I told him I don't work on Saturday nights. He says, okay, Al, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
So you're all excited about tonight. Everybody's excited. And Steve Augeri has a lot to tell everybody. And, people going through cause withdrawal. But I hope this helps you out a little bit. Because I think Steve Augeri is really good. I think he's really fabulous.
Do you think he's good?
I think he's great.
I think he's great.
He's really
Everybody
good.
thinks he's great.
Like, everybody.
Everybody loves Steve Augeri.
He's got the look. He's got the sound. And most of all, he's got the hair.
He's got the hair,
Yeah.
dude.
Man.
Wait a minute.
What?
He's got the outfits, too. Let's talk about the outfits, right?
His outfits are outstanding.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know where they come from, but he should really tell us where his clothing outfit inspirations come from, because they're pretty good.
They're very good.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, he is so put together. Every time we've seen him in concert, he's a perfectionist, isn't he?
Yes, and you tried to dress like him once, and I said, don't do that. You can't.
Well,
you can't. No.
What?
You don't look like Steve Augeri.
No, I don't, and I don't pretend to be. He's one of a kind. He really is, and I'm one of a kind too.
Oh boy, are you
ever? Oh, aren't you now? Not really, but okay. All right, I'm guessing after this song, oh my God, I'm fine. Do I look like a turtle? I think so. Eileen, hi. Kurt, hi. It's freaking eyelash, right? Like right now, it has to do that. Manny, you don't need hair. You look good with with what you got, right? Frig, do you hate that when you put an eyelash on and it's like, why? You were fine, and now you gotta. Freaking eyelashes. No, the Steve Shuffle is really good. We do like that. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna look at my stuff. I'm not ignoring. Oh my God, see how red I get? Look it, I'm red, because that's what happens. You can't see Facebook. I look like I'm in a blanket. I don't know what this look is, but over here on YouTube, at least I look semi-normal, right? But I'm all. See, I get nervous. I get red, and Aloe says, "Why are you red?" I don't know. I just turned red. Look it how red I am. I look like I've been in this. Oh, it gets worse as I talk. Stop. Oh my God. This is like ridiculous. All right. I'm fine. Hi, Eileen. I said hi. Did I say hi? I did. I said hi. Hi again. Hi. All right. Okay. Almost. After the song. Thank you, Chris. So you can't see the red though, Chris. Like I'm very red. I look like I've been sunburning. Not suntanning. Sunburning. Whew. Quincy! Oh my God, Quincy! What are you doing here? That's so cute. So cute. Thank you, Quinny. All right, I'm fine. Fine. Should I take a sip? I should take a sip of water. Water is good. Water is good. And then I'm about to go to the bathroom and I can't go. Right? I'm stuck. I'm here. All right, I'm going to put these in, and then he's going to be on next, right? He is. Mark! I'll run with you. Oh boy, am I passionate. Like, look how red I am. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Now over on Facebook, I look like a ghost. On YouTube, whoo, and I spit, sorry. Into my arms and tremble like a flower. Hey, Karen. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. I don't know. I'm sorry. Al's talking to me. I don't know what he means. Howard! Hey, Mike. What's going on? Let's dance. Oh, down here.
June.
Well, yeah. I'm chair dancing.
I remember those days, right?
Well, when you chair dance now. That's all you can
I
do
use
now.
a chair dance. Everybody uses a dance a lot. So
yeah.
We have Steve Augeri coming up in a few minutes right here on Kiki.fm, coast to coast, just letting people chime in here. A lot of messages coming through. And if you have questions, Kiki will try to get to them once you can. But she has to concentrate. She can only do one thing at a time, can't you?
I can't walk and chew gum
at
the same time and then drive a car.
By the way, your hair looks great tonight.
Oh, thanks.
It really looks great.
Thank you.
Really, really nice tonight.
I appreciate it.
How's my hair look tonight? Great.
Oh my God, it's so strandy.
So
I love it.
But looking forward to talking to Steve. We followed him for many years, and like a lot of you fans out there. And he does great stuff, and he's going to share some of his stories with you tonight. I think he is. I don't know. Maybe he won't answer his phone.
No, he's just going to not talk. He's going to just sit there.
Why?
He's not going to do that.
No, he's
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. So he's coming up in a few minutes, and
Is he?
Listen. Stop giving me a hard time.
It's like you're talking a lot.
I am?
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when I get excited. I talk a lot.
You don't get excited.
You ever notice that over these years?
I get red. Look how red I am. Do you see me? Oh my God. It's ridiculous. And look at that.
And you haven't even started drinking yet.
I know.
This is called Thirsty Thursday.
It is.
Right.
It is.
And we're celebrating Steve's birthday tonight, even though it's a Saturday.
Yeah.
I put a post up early in the week, and I got criticized and said, his birthday's not Thursday, it's Saturday.
You did get in trouble. Yeah.
I got in trouble with people, but what the heck, It is what it is, right?
It is. Mm-hmm. I just burped, so. Oh, one more song? Okay. Oh my God, like I'm dying right now. I'm just telling you. Oh my gosh. Can everybody do that? All right, okay, I can give him that. Kiki.fm. Yeah, Hollywood Nights with Bob Seger. Anyway, so hi Kendra, Carrie, hi everybody. I don't know, like, dude, he was supposed to be on at 7, and Al just does this. This is what he does. He just, Kelly, I don't have a paper bag. There's no, I have a cup. I have an Imus cup, but I can't breathe into that. You know what? I'm just going to take a sip of water. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a sip. And then I'm telling you, I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. Can I just tell you something, right? So when I did the interview with Al moves him all the time. When I did the interview with John Wade, we got to put John back over here. I drank so much water before and during the interview. Not that I wanted the interview to be over, but I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I'm like, okay, goodbye. I love you, but bye. I ran out of the studio so fast, and I think I was in the bathroom for like 25 minutes. I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I drank 2 of those big jugs of water. So yeah, it's funny. No, my Steve Perry order has not arrived yet. Oh, Roberta, you're over here now on YouTube. Yeah, I look better. look better. I look more alive on you. I look dead on. What is going on with that strap? Did you see that? That's sad. Yeah, I'm fine. You know, these live things get me crazy. When I still get nervous. Everybody I talk to, I get nervous beforehand, which I think is a good thing, right? But live is worse because you just don't know. I mean, Steve's great, but you just don't know, right? You just don't know how it's gonna go. Am I gonna be dumb? Am I gonna screw up? I don't know. Is Al gonna yell at me? I have no idea. So live is a little different. Oh, look at Manny. He's so freaking cute. So cute. All right, I'm gonna look at this again. I'm not ignoring you guys through the interview. Don't think that. Hopefully near towards the end. Oh my God, now my English is not working properly. Near the end. Hopefully we can get some questions in from you guys. He's almost here. Gina! Al always yells. I know, and I try to ignore it, but sometimes, like tonight, it's difficult, right? It's hard. I'm a little on the air light. It's not on yet. Sharon! Oh, Sharon, don't lose it. Do not. Mark is saying hi to Sandra. Sharon, don't lose it. Oh my God, I know the light's going to be coming on, like in just a moment. So I'm going to put these in. Hopefully the speakers are on. I will remind Al I'm back. Yay! All right. Let's make sure my shirt stays on. That's important. Alexa. Oh my God. Another song, but it's a good one. It's one that Steve sings with his band. You need fooling. Baby, I'm not fooling. Come on, everybody. You should be excited because Steve Augeri flipping rocks. Yeah. I wish I could just play this really loud right now because this is such a great song. Oh my gosh. And when Steve does it with the Steve Augeri Band, Adam Holland, Craig Pullman, his son Adam. Oh my God. Stop it. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Not a whole lot of love. Who loves watching Steve Augeri sing this song? I do. Kalaya from Australia is in the house. Ow, ow. Good morning, Kalaya. And it's evening here. And this is such a great Zeppelin song. Stop. And I don't look as much like Robert Plant today, but normally I do. No, Chris, you're the best. The Journey Junkies, everyone, before I lose my mind. Journey Junkies, everybody go over there and join them on Facebook. The Journey Junkies, JJ's. Like, why do... I hope I'm saying it correctly. I know where it is. I can see it. The Journey Junkies, go find them on Facebook. They are the best Journey Facebook group on the planet. And I think a lot of you are already there, but if you're not, go and sign up and follow them now. Gina, how the heck are you? Met her at the Steve Perry event. Oh my, I'm pointing at you and I'm sorry. I apologize. Mark is a part of the Journey Junkies. Yes, sir. Yeah, whole lot of love. Look at Kalaya yelling out to Sharon. Love it. I love it. Yeah, it is still Thursday. It is Thirsty Thursday here. Gina won something nice from Steve Perry at the Steve Perry event. And she got to sit on his lap. Did you see that? Oh my God, I did take a sip of water. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to have to. I'm fine. Hey, see these CDs up here? Oh, look at that. Steve Augeri is on these. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, once that light's on, it's all over. You told me about the JJs. Yes, you did, Gina. You did. And I love them. Kurt, Chris, Karen, love them all. No, I don't have any drinky winkies yet. Just water, Kalaya. Okay. That's right. Woo! Dirty Junkies. I've been drooling. Yeah. My love, gonna give you my love, everybody now. Oh, got a whole lot of love. That's right. Got a whole lot of love. Got a whole lot of love. Okay, the light's on. Out inside. You need. That's like a lot of bagels, dude. There is no way you eat that many bagels and fit into those pants. You know what? We're doing great. How are you doing? All right. Well, we've already lifted. I'm just saying. Everybody's pretty dang excited.
Everybody, how you doing out there in Kiki land, in Kiki Radio land?
They're going nuts. I'm just letting you know. They're all going crazy.
I miss everybody. I can't tell you how incredibly lonely it is to stay home and not go out and play. But, hold on a second, but we're working on it.
Absolutely. And we can't wait for you to keep working on it. So let me do a quick intro for you here. Not that anyone needs one, but I wrote it, so I might as well say it. He's a dad. He's a husband. He's a fur baby father. And for almost 9 years, this amazing musician slipped very nicely into the front row spot, replacing Steve Perry in one of the best-selling bands of all time. His voice, charisma, and talent has allowed him to continue his journey. Get what I did there? Right through today. New music, new projects, and his own band have kept him very, very busy. So excited to have the guy that everyone loves to love, right? Everyone loves to love you, Steve Augeri.
Wow. It's quite a build-up, and I only hope I'm not worthy of it, but I'll take it. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're totally worthy of it. I mean, but now, Steve, when you hear Steve Augeri, lead singer of one of the best-selling bands of all time, like today, how many years later, does that still kind of give you goosebumps or, you know what?
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I was actually still in the band, I had extreme goosebumps. Now it gives me a rise. Of course, it's a moment. I don't want to be too proud, but it's a proud moment. And yes, it's a good feeling. It's a feel-good experience. I don't have to tell you that. I've always said that it was a miracle. It was a dream come true. And that's anybody really wants to do is, chase their dreams. And sometimes you take a swing at it and you hit the ball and, you get to run the bases.
Very, very fortunate man, for real. And we're glad we got to be a part of that. And we're still a part of it along the ride with you. And now virtually, everybody's doing everything virtually now. And I see that you and the guys did get together not too long ago for a rehearsal. You were socially distant. Everything was good. But I have to say, I'm blown away by these artists who are doing whole entire albums virtually because it has to be really difficult. Have you embraced that, or are you more of a hands-on type of guy?
Well, by the way, can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's put it this way. Close to a year ago, when the pandemic struck the world and everything came to a screeching halt, there were a couple of, you came to a fork in the road, and I automatically pivoted and went into creative mode as perhaps a defense mechanism. And to be honest with you, if there's ever a silver lining in something as dreadful as what we're enduring to this day, it was that I was able to hunker down and start thinking about more important things and try to make sense of it and write it in a song or a series of songs. And I've been fortunate that it struck I have to say, a vein of creativity in myself and some of my bandmates. That's Adam Holland and Craig Pullman. The three of us as a team have written half a record together, and the other half of the record I've written by myself, and a song, myself and John Kane of Journey, and a song by myself and Neil Sean of Journey. So it's going to have a nice representation, a nice, well, anyway, the point is, I had to pivot and went in the writing direction, which I haven't had that opportunity to do in quite some time because we've been out playing. And so now it's a good thing, and it got a lot of things off my chest. It got myself to express myself musically, lyrically, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And we're still trying to work out the process virtually is difficult because you're not in the same room. So you have to do everything online and send files back and forth to each other. So that's a slow process. But I'll give you back the mic. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you can talk as long as you want. We're fine.
I just have to say, it's fantastic that we have the technology. However, not being in the same room, for me, and for my example, it's taken 10 times as long to do something that could have been, we could have finished this months ago, but it's dragging out because of the fact that we're doing it online as opposed to in the room with one another.
And does that have anything to do with, because I'm totally old school. I like talking to people. I like interacting with people. I mean, I love this whole virtual thing, but does it have anything to do with, hey, you learned one way. And like you said, the word of the year, definitely, the word of this year is going to be pivot as well. I've heard that word so many times over and over again.
Sure.
But with pivoting comes accepting. So, and adapting.
Yeah, you have to be open to new things. And, it's funny that you mentioned something about just the mere fact that I could FaceTime my mix engineer by the name of Steve Mandel of a wonderful band in Nashville by the name of Six Wire. He's mixing for me currently. And just to get on FaceTime with him is such a joy because there's an interaction between another human being and you could see them. And so and I get a charge and I look forward to those silly meetings where we go over mixes and say, let's improve this and let's fix this and lower the guitar and raise the castanets or whatever,
Right, absolutely. Well, that's great. I mean, at least you've accepted that, because again,
no choice. We have no choice. We've got cards dealt to us, and we either fold or we work with them, and that goes for everybody in every walk of life. It's a challenge. We've all been put to the test, and by golly, we're going to rise to it.
Rise above. Yes, we will. We will. Absolutely. And now you just started another project with Bad Penny. And I will say that they are, from the paper that I got, a quote unquote really cool lockdown project that draws on the influences of classic rock and metal. And as of July of last year, you became a part of it. Now, originator, extraordinaire guitarist, and songwriter Mike Holtzman, Jules Rodino, who's drummer for Blue Oyster Cult, and Danny Miranda, who played bass with Queen and Paul Rogers. Hello, not too shabby. Now, tomorrow, you guys are releasing your brand new song from Bad Penny with you on lead, and it's called Lose Yourself. Tell us how you got connected with this other project.
Yeah, well, yes, just to correct you, my dear, it's called Lose Myself. And
I'm sorry.
No, don't be silly. And just, by a stroke of luck, I received a phone call one day, and Mike Holtzman introduced himself to me, and we struck up a conversation and a relationship, and one thing led to another, and I listened to some of his music, and I absolutely loved it. And so the project for me is more of a labor of love as opposed to anything commercially viable. It was just a joy to sing his lyrics. He's a wonderful writer. Apart from being a songwriter and a guitar player, he's a wonderful literary writer, and a very sweet man. So I was happy to join their project, and I'm like the lighter side of Sears for them. They've got some wonderful songs. Their first single was Voices in My Head, and the second was The Mirror Lies, and Mr. Todd Latore of Queensryche, he sings them, and this man has a voice beyond voices. He can sing. He can sing unbelievably and with the strength of a lion. So I take on the other side of the musical spectrum.
What do you mean by that?
I sing the love song.
So you give us the ballad.
Steve's a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, I'm sure everybody would agree with that. That's for sure. But you're kind of a fighter because we love when you sing the powerful songs too and the fun, uplifting songs. So you got that fight in you too, for sure.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Listen, nowadays, you have to have some fight in you to get through 2020. So if we're all still standing, we either have world champion belts. We're wearing world champion belts or boxing gloves, or we've done it. We're getting by. We're gonna. So yeah, so Bad Penny, it's a great project. Mike's a wonderful guy. The guys are all ridiculous players, and it's just great to be part of this project. And they're releasing officially. The song is released tomorrow. Lose Myself. However, today Mike.
So guys, listen in to Kiki.fm. The song is on right now from Bad Penny. We cannot play it here. So take a listen, Kiki.fm. I have to listen because I haven't heard it. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Oh, I think that's Lose Myself by Bad Penny.
Lose myself. I'm going to say that 25 times in my sleep tonight and then hit myself in the head. But anyway, lose myself. Amazing. And you said it's been in the works for a few years. Mike wrote it on piano and you flew in cellos. Tell us about that.
Well, again, getting back to the recording process today, when you can no longer walk into a studio and make yourself a bad cup of coffee and sit down and chat with the assistant engineer and, how's the weather, get me a sandwich. Now it's all done by email and text and phone. And I believe the gentleman from New York who scored the cellos, but I think they were recorded in Nashville, if I'm not mistaken. So it's, it takes a village.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is, though, I think about doing everything digitally. I'm not a musician, but you get it done faster. If you want something done within 24 hours, even less sometimes, I would think it's done. It's over.
Yes, you can do it faster, unless you're myself, in which case you drag the process out. And if, not to say a perfectionist, but to the point where you're neurotic, like a neurotic.
I get it.
You work, and eventually you have to cut it loose and release it. So we're getting to that point soon where we'll do some more music by myself in my new record. And anyway, so that's Bad Penny, and I want a big shout out to Mike Holtzman, and the guys in Bad Penny, and I'm glad to be a part of this beautiful little project of theirs.
Well, definitely classic Steve Augeri vocals. Beautiful.
And it will be available on all the streaming sites tomorrow, as well as all the download sites. So, if you guys liked it, please give it a shot tomorrow and give it a listen again and again and again and again.
Absolutely. Stream the heck out of it. Just keep streaming it. Now, there's also another project you are involved in, Six Wire, and some of the artists who have also been a part of that include Don Felder of the Eagles, John Elefante of Kansas, Tom Johnston of the Doobies. Like, how hard is it to stay focused when you're involved with different things? And do you sometimes say, you know what, I gotta just do one thing at a time?
Well, the Six Wire guys, that is a terrific situation for me, because when I'm not out playing and doing the Steve Augeri band, on occasion I'm asked to be a guest vocalist with these amazing band, and these Nashville guys have worked with the cream of a crop of country music, and I don't even want to start dropping names, but you pick the top 10 artists, and I bet you they've played with them and continue to. However, they are wonderful to play with, and I get an opportunity to work with them. Mainly, I do a lot of wonderful St. Jude benefits with them, and they raise funds for St. Jude's, and
nice.
I personally do about 3 or so a year with them. And we do this one particular one down in Palm Springs called the Warburton. I think it's Patrick Warburton, who used to be Putty in the Seinfeld sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
He used to paint himself, wonderful comedic actor. So he does a wonderful thing for St. Jude people.
Nice.
Anyway, long story short is that's how I met these folks, and we've kept the relationship going, and I get a chance to play with some wonderful guys and meet some other artists along the way, like you, as you mentioned.
Which is great. I mean, and Nashville seems to be the epicenter now of everything.
It sure is. However, Rhode Island is the epicenter of, I know you guys have a nice big Italian population there.
Yeah,
and
I like it.
I know you've got, I was just, I was thinking about Danny Miranda and Jules Rodino, and I was thinking of Todd LaTorre, and I was thinking Steve Augeri, and I was thinking Mike likes to work with a lot of Italians, and I know you guys get some great Italian food up in Providence.
Oh, yeah.
You got a heck of a mob presence there, too. So.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Shh.
I don't know why I went there. But...
I'm glad you did. I used to talk about that all the time. Like when I was a kid, I remember seeing it because I used to walk down Federal Hill when I went to classical high school. Yeah, I won't go down that road, but
well, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a thing. It was a thing, big thing.
Well, the new year brought the fact that I don't even want to mention how many pounds I gained, but thank God for my my saintly and guardian angel wife. She's put me on a diet. I've lost so much weight, but all I do is dream about food, and I'm thinking about bagels and Italian food and pizza, and that's, I don't know why. It's just, I don't know why I'm talking about it, but it's just,
because it's obviously
great Italian food.
It's on your mind. Have you ever eaten up on the hill in Providence?
Not that I recall, no. But I have been in Little Italy in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
They've got some great restaurants there too.
Oh, they sure do.
Shout out to all my New England people.
We love it. We love it.
I love you guys. I love that region of the country. It's you've got, just give me some of that great, fry that fish. Fry it and give it to me.
All right. So obviously you've been on a diet for a while because you're just talking about food. You're loving the food.
If it ain't fried.
What?
If it ain't fried, it ain't food.
Oh my God. So is the last time you were here in this area when you were in Massachusetts, is that the last time you were in New England?
Yeah, and I think we had some of the greatest seafood I can remember. Yeah.
We do
That's
it pretty
what I
good.
think of.
Yeah, we
That's
do
what
it pretty good.
You've got Plymouth Rock.
Yes.
Then you've got fried oysters and fried steamers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys can't get steamers anywhere else in the country. So
Really?
in California, don't know what, you tell them what's a steamer, they don't know it. They don't have a clue.
So what are you eating nowadays now that you're on a diet?
No sugar. If it's got sugar, I run the other way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for you.
But I feel great, and I look better when I see myself in the mirror. I don't run away, so and I get on the scale without wincing, so it's a good thing.
Well, you know what? Really, that's thanks to Lydia. You shout out to Lydia.
Listen, but everybody, we've been in the house. God bless first responders or people that go out there and have been servicing us. Me, I'm a coward. I stay in the house.
Oh, that's
and,
good.
I try to stay healthy and try not to get sick. Thank you, everybody out there in the hospitals, the nurses, the doctors, all the healthcare workers. God bless you all. I want to say that I'm on the phone with you, on the radio, on the internet. We respect you and we love you. Thank you very much. This is almost over, and it's almost Miller time for you guys.
Oh, let's hope. And yes, thanks to everyone. Absolutely. Thank you to everyone. Now we have to go back, though, to something you said about doing a song with Neil and Jonathan. Now, is this recent? Is this something you had in your back pocket, or tell us about that?
Well, what happened was, as I was accumulating songs for this record, I went back into my old catalog, and I went into old hard drives and old computers, and I found a couple of songs that we had written many years ago. This is over 15 years ago. And they were not used in a Journey record, most likely because we had a second song that was similar to it, and it edged it out. It had a certain quality that, just put it above this particular song. But in the same respect, it was a quality song, and it had elements that I thought was worthy to be heard by the public. And so there was one respectively with Jonathan and one with Neil. And I love them both. I'm so proud of them. I think folks are going to immediately hear the influences, but I have the opportunity to give it my spin, my production, Augeri spin and production, and it's got my personality, but the bones and the foundation were created by both myself and, again, respectively, either with Neil Sean or Jonathan Kane, two of the most successful quality writers, let alone that I've worked with, but that have a track record that are second to none.
Absolutely. And do you have any other songs hiding as well, like from back in the day?
I sure do, but you know what? We'll let them trickle out. I think we we've got to put out what we've got. I mean, I'm just really proud of the. I had to whittle it down from 20 songs down to 10, and I never dreamed that I would have that much maturity.
Wow.
And I really think that it's going to be a nice collection that's well-rounded. When I think of a well-rounded record, I think of some of the best Beatle records that they hit all the marks. You know, they give you this kind of song and that kind of song. It's got a wide spectrum and a wide, diverse kind of stylistically. And I think that's this record. And I think that's what will keep my interest when I buy a record or when I listen to music. So I hope I'm going to achieve that for the listener who listens to my record. And I think the running title is called 7 Ways Till Sunday.
Oh, so you really didn't know you had a title until when?
Well, until we wrote a song called 7 Ways Till Sunday, and the more the time has gone by, and I've been beating my head against the rock trying to think of a title, it's been right there, right in front of my face, and I think that's the title, and I think that's what we're going to go.
And isn't that what happens, though, when you're being creative and you go, my gosh, that was right in front of me the entire time, and I didn't know until something hits you over the head and says, oh, there it is.
Do you know what? That's the way life is.
Mm-hmm.
And which brings me to, I'd like to take advantage of this time with you and your listeners and all my friends out there and this audience of yours, if I may inconvenience you, I'd like to share one more song with you, if I may.
Absolutely, as long as you're not done talking to me.
No, and I'd want to just say the song is, it's kind of about what you just mentioned. It's about something that's right there in front of your face or something that we take for granted. And, we may be seeking high and low and looking for something, and there it is right in front of your face. And so, if I may, I'd like to introduce to you, also for the first time, a little bit afterwards.
Absolutely.
Because I had I have a great guest artist on it. This is for the.
I can't. All right, guys, I'm going to listen to the song. Listen to Kiki.fm right now for Steve Augeri's not released song yet. Stop it. Gotta listen. Everyone loves it. Just saying.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, people are loving it. They're happy. The comments. Let's see. Love this, Steve. Thank you for sharing with us. This is a great song. I love it. Thanks, Steve. Great song. LOL, my cat hopped on my keyboard. I mean, that's, you get a Steve Augeri song and your cat hops on your keyboard. There's nothing like that.
You know you're doing okay when the cat jumps on the computer. Absolutely.
So everybody's loving this, Steve.
I want to give a great big shout out to David Friedman, Atlanta's own, of the wonderful band, the Yacht Rock Review. David joined me on saxophone.
Wow.
And he did such an amazing job. And I want to give him a big hug and a virtual hug and a kiss out to our folks in Atlanta.
Nice.
And thank you for letting me borrow David. Those are the Yacht Rock Review guys out there, my friends out in Atlanta.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That's so neat. Now, so what was the inspiration for this song?
Well, I swear I remember driving in Los Angeles, and it came to me as I was driving my car. That's funny about writing. A lot of the record I wrote in my sleep, in my dreams. I woke up and I quickly jotted it down or put it down on a tape recorder or, the equivalent of a digital thing. But this one, and a lot of the music that comes to me, if I'm in motion, such as when I was a teenager, I used to ride the trains to the subways to New York into school, and I used to go up to the front car and look out the window. The motion of the train and the sound of the wheels on the track used to, apart from going round and round, used to make the wheels in my head go round and round, and it used to give me inspiration. Songs used to come to me and rhythms, and and so this song was a driving song, and I remember that's how I wrote it, and lyrically it's about, everybody's striving for love, and sometimes the harder you look for it, the less you find it, and sometimes if you just stop and you just sit still for a minute, you'll realize that it literally is right in front of your face, back in front of your face. So that's what it's about.
So now that we're on the love track, love train, how did you meet Lydia? 35 years married, guys, right? 35 years?
The love train, Lydia, yes. No, actually, I don't know the precise year. Don't hold me to that. So I cannot say yes. I cannot neither deny or agree. But the point is, we actually met. Her sister, I knew her sister prior, her younger sister, from back in the day. We used to, like the Lords of Flatbush, we were the Lords of 18th Avenue in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. And we would hang out at a Burger King on the corner of Burger King at 66th Street and 18th Avenue in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. And I knew her sister and her friend. And one day, my band, my young band, we were called Thor. It was a three-piece band. I played guitar and sang. And her sister and her friend brought down Lydia. And that's when I first met her. She came into a rehearsal of mine, but I didn't see her till quite some time afterwards. And then I was working at a nightclub as a light man with my dear best friend, Jim Florio. And there was no one in the club, but she walked in with her friend. And that's when love at second sight, perhaps. But it was like a bolt of lightning. Boom! Shazam! And I was stunned for her. I was hook, line, and sinker. She had me.
That is so cute.
That's the truth. That's the fact.
Now, did she start... All right, when you first met her, you were in a band, but when did the traveling start? Because Tall Stories and Taiketo and everything, did she ever go with you on the road at that point?
That didn't happen until Journey, because there was a budget, or at least I was able to afford it. But before that, back in 1984, I think was the first time I really did any serious traveling. I went to Europe with the Michael Schenker Band, and I went and I did some traveling here in the United States as the background vocalist. And I don't know if this is the right thing to say.
Say it.
on the radio.
We love it. Do it.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was this time. I came home one day and I had missed her so much, and we hadn't seen so much, and there was just one of those moments where my son was conceived. It was just one of those knock down the door and knock off all the furniture and run to each other, and it was beautiful. So, and then we have a beautiful boy to remind us of that wonderful moment.
That's a good story, man. You need to write a song about that one.
That's a good one. You're right about that. I should drop that down.
You got to drop it. You got to drop it. And Adam just celebrated his birthday, Holy Crow, and Adam gets to go out on the road with Dad, and it's so cool. Whenever I see you post, well, when you guys were on the road, and I would see you post pictures with your son, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's so proud to have his son alongside of him. What was it like that very first show that Adam played with you?
Well, first of all, let me just give a back up just a little bit.
All right.
Big shout out to Gerard Zappa, our bassist. Big shout out to Craig Pullman, our keyboard.
Woo!
Big shout out to Adam Holland, who, by the way, shares a birthday with me. So happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Adam.
T.I. and FDR share January 30th. But since the inception of the Steve Augeri band, we've had some of the greatest drummers that I've ever played with. It's always a joy to play with different people, but we've had a bit of a revolving door. It's kind of a Spinal Tap thing where I'm glad they don't self-explode. What do they call it when they self-explode? Well, anyway, they don't blow up on the drum sheets.
They just don't come back. I don't know.
The combustion thing. No, but they just so they come back and they have a revolving door policy. But there was one time where we were working with one of the great drummers, Tobias Ralph, who works often with Adrian Ballou. But Adrian would call him away very often, and same thing with a fellow by the name of Steve Murphy, who's also a brilliant drummer, and they would always get called away to do other shows. So my son turned to me and said, "Hey, Dad, let me come, give me a shot." And I automatically froze and thought, well, this could go either absolutely fantastic, or it could go horribly wrong, and he'll never speak to me again if things don't work out.
Right.
So unbeknownst to me, he had been learning the repertoire.
Oh, my gosh.
I said, well, I'll tell you what, before we go and rehearse with the boys, the guys in the band, let's just you and I get together. And we did just that, and I was just astonished to think that he had come from the screamo, heavy double bass pedal speed metal, and he got into this whole new persona on drums. He became a Steve Smith disciple of Steve Smith, which is not easy.
No.
So that he's a changeling, and he did that, and he succeeded, and he proved himself to me. So I brought the guys in for rehearsal, and they were all as surprised and excited as I was. So we kept it all in the family, and it's a joy because I don't have to carry as much luggage. I can ask him to carry the heavy bags because I'm a terrible packer. I can't just pack what I need. I pack 3 times as much as I need.
So thank goodness Adam is there to carry your bag and then play the drums, I mean.
Oh, yeah. First and foremost, carry my bag.
Oh, great. Thanks, Dad. That's great.
Saving Dad's not getting any older. Come on now.
So, but that first show that he played with you, did he just get up there and blow you away on that stage?
He nailed it. We did a couple of shows here at the States. Then we went and did 3 big shows in Chile. And, we played the first show with him was an arena in Chile, and it was just, what an experience for him. I was living through his eyes, precariously through his eyes, and reliving my first couple of, experiences in that, which are mind-blowing when you go from playing a nightclub to an arena. It's quite it's a little nerve-wracking, mind-blowing, but boy, is it exciting.
Can only imagine. And hopefully you get back to Chile soon, because you guys have had some great shows there.
Yeah, well, we were fortunate to, travel and be asked to play, besides our backyard, to even, just to go across the border into New Jersey or anywhere, any of these 48, mainland states of the United States is just a joy. And I can't wait till we can, get back on a plane and experience it again and share the joy of music with everybody, because we need to listen to music again and just start to feel those emotions that only music can do. A song can bring out, such fantastic, strong emotions. And I think we're missing that. We're lacking it. And it's just around the corner. Hang in there.
We're
Sizzling, everybody.
We're hanging. We're hanging. We might end up at your house and say, listen, we'll just sit out here. If you could just stick your head out the window and sing us a song, we'd be happy.
All you have to do is just stand outside. My wife tells me, Lydia tells me I play the music pretty loud. And I've got some great neighbors. They haven't complained yet.
Fantastic. We'll drive by. We'll do it. All right, now.
Good.
Yeah, that's what everybody's doing now. So it's the in thing to do. Now, when Journey announced their 50th anniversary tour, my mind went to that place of, oh my gosh, what if, they bring back some of the guys like, Dean and Robert and maybe you. Have you had that conversation about potentially joining the 50th anniversary tour when that happens again?
No, I haven't. And in fact, I wasn't even aware there was a 50th anniversary. So
surprise.
What year is that?
Well, it was supposed to happen this year, but it's not. So so maybe they're waiting, like maybe if you reach out and say, hey,
Well, let me put it to you this way. Oh my God, just to be around for this long is really such an accomplishment. And it's a great thank you to the fans, because you can't do it without the fans. And I was thinking about this just the other day, because I was listening to some YouTube music. And I was thinking, oh my God, these guys have been around. They've stayed intact for all these years. But never mind that, even if you could just sustain yourself, even if you go through with as many band member changes as some bands do, it's quite an accomplishment. And it just goes to show you that the music has the strength it's the reason why these bands can sustain themselves. Case in point, Journey. People will still listen to Journey. Why? Because it's still around? No. Because the music lives on, and it's that good, and it's intergenerational, and that's a great feather in their cap, and it was great to be a part of that, and that's a pretty fantastic thing. I kudos to them.
And kudos.
Whether or not I'm invited to listen, I'll show up anyway. You know the wedding crashes, right? Come on, I'll crash that concert.
I think you should. Again, I think of crazy things. Not that it would be really crazy to have some of the past members involved in the 50th anniversary tour. Even if, like I have said, even if it's just maybe you're at one show and then maybe Dean's at another show and Robert's at another show. I'm not saying you have to do all of them. I'm just saying maybe a couple here and there. And I think it would be, I think the fans would really appreciate that, for sure.
Yeah. I know that Foreigner, my good buddy Lou Graham, and Foreigner, who we've toured with often, and as a matter of fact, many moons ago, before Dinosaurs, I was produced by Ian McDonald.
Oh my gosh!
Foreigner, one of the original members.
Wow.
In the old Record Plant Studios here in New York City, and when they all invited those guys back and did a bunch of shows with them along their tour, I thought that was wonderful.
Oh, absolutely. That was great. And let me tell you, the reviews on those shows were out of this world. Everybody, I think it's just the fans appreciating the fact that to see a lot of those original members together again on that stage, all performing together. It's,
Absolutely.
It's just something we love and dream about and go crazy about.
Yeah, it's just, it comes down to the fans. Without the fans, there's nothing. You'll be playing to empty houses, empty arenas, empty theaters. You have to respect and give them what they want, and that's the name of the game. And I'll thank my fans right here and right now for the support through the years, for their love. I appreciate it. There's a bond between an artist and a fan that is very special, and I can't say how much I appreciate it. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate it, because there's an energy when you play and perform live that we're missing this year. 2020 robbed us of it, and there's an energy that is unmatchable. So I'm looking forward to doing that again real soon.
Now, you get the honor of not only doing a set list of Journey songs, but you also sprinkle your own songs in there. And, like we had played Led Zeppelin before you came on. And I want to know, I'm so curious about how you chose the Queen, Tina Turner, Simply the Best, because I'm sorry, you blow me away every time we play that. We play that from the show we saw you at in Massachusetts.
Right.
We play it on the station. You just blow that away. And what made you decide to pick that song?
Well, I was aware of the song from Tina, of course, but prior to that, I'm having a memory lapse here.
It's all good.
Total Eclipse of the Heart, the artist. Quick.
Nikki French?
No, come on.
Bonnie Tyler.
Bonnie Tyler. Oh,
So
I'll go back
Thanks,
to the,
Al. Al, go away now.
I'll go back in the weeds. Goodbye.
Thank you. So I had the wonderful pleasure and honor of touring with Bonnie for about a month in Germany with a wonderful organization called Rock Meets Classics.
Oh my gosh.
And Bonnie did that song every night, and I watched her do it every night. And so, as well, I watch Paul Rogers every night.
Oh.
And if I could tell you what that does to
I can't.
how inspirational that is. But when I came home and I there was something lacking in the set that I needed that kind of that groove, that mid-tempo groove, which, by the way, if you notice, that's my song, If You Want, that you heard earlier. It's got that vibe. It's got that groove.
It does, absolutely.
Urgent by Foreigner, urgent, same thing. And it's got that saxophone. Urgent has that wonderful yakety sax. Tina Turner's The Best has that saxophone. That's what I was striving to get on that single of mine, If You Want. But anyway, that song, The Best, by Tina, is unmatchable. What a performance and what an arrangement, what a great record. So I thought it was a great cover. The guys looked at me like I was crazy when I brought it to them. I remembered it. Like, what? You're crazy. This is not. No, give us something else. I was like, trust me, man, because this is it. And it fit like a glove. And it's a thank you to the fans. And that's how I express myself at the end of the night. I like to play that song to say thank you, because I truly think that they are the best.
Gosh, just you even saying it gives me the chills. I'm not even kidding.
I could loan you a sweater.
You're so funny.
Sorry.
Oh my God! I just can't. I just can't.
My son would say that's a father joke.
Oh my, it's such a dad joke.
A dad joke.
A dad joke. Oh my, well, we love it. Now, has anyone given you a hard time about doing a Tina Turner song?
No, why would they?
Well, it's true, but I mean, like you're a guy singing a girl song, but you do it so dang well.
You mean a chick song?
Yeah, I do.
It's not. It's into. You can mix that gender up in a heartbeat. That's nothing. There's no gender-specific song. That's definitely crossing genders. Come on.
No, for sure. You do it. You do it damn well, Steve.
Yeah.
Now
if you want to sing something, I feel pretty, or so pretty. If you want to sing some West Side Story, then you got issues.
Well, I don't think you can have anyone dancing to that at your concert. I'm just saying.
I'd be dancing to it.
Well, all right, then you'll be the only one, and what's going to happen then?
I'm a Leonard Bernstein guy, man. Give me Leonard every day.
All right, well, okay. You get Leonard. Now, another anniversary you recently celebrated was your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame 16 years ago. What was or is the most vivid memory you have from that crazy, awesome day?
Should I truly tell you?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah.
All right, yes, it was a thrill. I had gotten the chance to beat Steve Perry briefly. All too briefly. I should have been more assertive, and I should have been more in his face, but I wanted to give him his privacy, and I did. I'm sorry now, I regret that.
Steve, seriously?
Yes, but wait a minute, now this is very good.
All right, okay.
This is a good memory because it was an honor and it was a thrill. Now, who doesn't, the thought of a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and that's just incredible. How wonderful was that?
Yeah.
So it's great going to L.A., but one memory, by the way, I think I had 102 fever that day. My head was swimming. I was eating aspirin, I was trying to just feel, so I was kind of wishy-washy, but the best memory, the absolute best memory of it, was my dear departed brother-in-law, who at the time will always be one of my best friends, if not my best friend, Nick Cirillo, who also had a birthday on the 26th, a couple of days ago. In between the ceremony and the concert in the evening, he took the rest of my family, which, by the way, we did bring the whole family. In-laws and mothers,
nice.
Aunts. And we probably had, and friends, we had a minimum of, we had an entourage of 20 minimum, maybe 30.
Wow.
And we left Snowy, New York, and we came to L.A., and my brother-in-law, who was a gastroenterologist, a doctor, bright as they can be, and talented on the guitar as any guitarist almost that I've ever known. He could pick it up and just play like Jeff Beck. They all got on a tourist bus, one of those double-deckers. He asked the gentleman, the tour guide, if he could have the microphone. And I saw them driving away, and I heard my brother-in-law's voice, and he started giving the tour. He started ad-libbing the tour of Hollywood Boulevard. And he came back, and he was still on the microphone, still talking, and he just had everybody's in stitches from the time they left to the time they returned. And that's my memory of my wonderful, beautiful brother-in-law, Nick Cirillo, Dr. Nick.
Oh.
And that's the best memory, and I'll hold that as gold. That memory is gold to me.
And you'd think you'd say something like, oh, it was meeting Steve Perry, it was talking to him, it was hanging out with. No, it was your family, which is what you're that type of guy. You are that guy who loves your family first. That's what I see.
You know what? Again, I'm just telling it like it is. It's true. There was one other small little, very, very interesting thing. We were up getting photographs taken of us as we had just received the star, and we're all holding these plaques. And there's a minimum of 10 photographers, a bank of them, a line of them, snapping away, and the camera comes down, and I recognize the face. And it's this fellow musician, and acquaintance of mine, Luigi Scorsia, who you can see in a number of TV shows and a number of movies. He's like he's the extra of all extras. He's a photographer. He's got a press pass, and he's taking photographs. So if you ever look him up on social media, his name is Luigi Babe or Luigi Scorcia.
Luigi Babe.
Long story short is, here's my buddy. He travels all the way to L.A. to be a photographer. He's shooting the band, and I thought, what's the chance? So that was another interesting thing.
That is so cool. So you do have some interesting memories of that day, which is great. And now, even though you did not have a long time with Steve Perry, probably because you weren't feeling well, we'll give you that. Okay, I mean it is what it is. But you have called Steve Perry just recently. You wished him a happy birthday. You said he is your mentor. What is the one thing that you carry with you that you've learned from Steve Perry?
Well, when I say he's my mentor, I mean it in this capacity. When I was first started in this business, I was one type of a particular singer, and I used to categorize myself as a scrapper. I don't know if it was the New Yorker in me or the lack of knowledge, but I would go out and I would literally, expression, I'd just go out there balls out, and I'd leave it all on the field, as the sports folks say. And when I was given the opportunity to play for the big league, I had to learn to sing properly. And apart from just going to several vocal coaches or teachers, just listening to and analyzing Steve's voice, you can learn to sing properly. You can never learn another singer's emotion. You can't ape that. You can't replicate that, because that's one thing every singer has. That's their personality. They'll show you how vulnerable they are, or how, that's what makes a great singer a great singer. That's what makes Steve a great singer, is that you can feel. When you can feel the song as opposed to just listening to it, that's what you want to do. And Steve did it every time, and that's what I try to emulate or try to learn from him, and that's the goal. To this day, you always want to reach the audience. You want to. Man, there's a little itty bitty spot in everybody's heart that a tone of or a note or a pitch that just turns you on. Say, oh my God, I felt that. Oh, he's singing to me. She's singing to me. I feel that. Oh, he really means that. Oh, wow. And he's got the wow factor. So I chase the wow factor. And I learned that from Steve.
And we definitely feel that from you when you are on stage. No question about it.
That's the greatest compliment anybody could say. I appreciate that.
And I do have to just share something with you from Stephanie, your niece. She just wanted to share a memory of you, but she said that her greatest memory of you is going to a New York Music Awards show where Tall Stories was nominated. She was so excited and so proud of you, and you didn't win, but how exciting it was to be nominated. And then when you sang Open Arms at her wedding, that is pretty hard to top. And then one more, I just have to, everybody always says, what a nice guy you are. Oh, Steve Augeri, he's such a nice guy. He's so humble, he's so sweet. And your brother-in-law shared a really cool story with me. He said that when he first started dating your sister, he went over to the house and you were in the background playing the guitar, and he went over to you and tried to show you some things that he knew. And he said he wasn't really great on the guitar, but you were gracious enough to say, oh, thank you very much. And you were listening to what he had to say. And then when he went over again, but you didn't know he was there, you were jamming. You were just like a virtuoso on that guitar. And that touched him because he said, you're such a humble man. And even back in the day, you were so humble to just graciously take what he was telling you that he thought he was helping you with, but you just took it in as, just being kind and not saying, hey, listen, I already know that. No, thank you for sharing your information with me. So you are very loved by so many people, and you really are a humble, humble person.
Well, to my niece, my lovely Stephanie, and my brother-in-law, Alex, I love you both. Alex, by the way, you did show me what you showed me. Look, everybody has a little something they could share, they could rub off on somebody. I don't care what level of, whatever, wherever you're at and doing whatever you're doing, there's always something to learn from somebody. And I did learn from him, but probably more than whatever he showed me on the guitar. He had a record collection that I absolutely adored, and he turned me on to the Moody Blues.
Oh.
Was the record called Seven Sojourn or something? Could that be the name of the title
Yes.
of the album?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I adored that record. And to this day, I just still think of that wonderful band and the great songs on it. He had this great extension record collection. And I remember that, and that helps mold a person, that's part of my DNA.
That is awesome. But again, here you are being gracious, and it is so wonderful to know that you've learned from everybody, probably, I'm sure, that's touched your life. Now, a long time ago, you talked about your younger days in Brooklyn, how you performed at block parties. They were steaming hot summer nights, and how some of the paisans wanted you to play Sinatra, and you did it because you knew you didn't want to lose a foot or something. Now, you also said that people should step away from their computer and their video games. What's one thing today, if you could bring it back from yesterday, that you would take into your life and say, you know what, we should all do that today?
Ooh. I think just listen to each other. I think one thing I'd love to see, never mind the country, but the whole world, it has just been a dream of mine. It's just, we forgot to listen. Everybody's busy talking to each other, talking at the same time. And if I may say this, I'm going to give Jonathan Cain a pat on the back. Jonathan Cain taught me how to listen. He used to slow me down because I used to be so excited. I used to be like a bull in a china closet when I'd get together with him. And I want to express myself and talk over him and interrupt him. Say, Steve, hold on. Wait a minute. Pace yourself. Just listen. And he taught me to be a better listener. And I think if everybody just stops a little bit and listens to each other, I think we'd learn a lot from each other and learn a lot more about each other. And I think the world would get along a lot better if we listen to what somebody has to say. So you can then process it, think about it, and then say, wait a while, have you been saying this the whole time? I haven't been listening. We've been wasting a lot of time. Let's get back on track, listen to each other, compromise, whatever it takes. But that's the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know. You can still have your computer games, and you still have your, Facebooks and Twitters and this, that, and the other thing. But, I'm still guilty of it. I'm still learning myself. Sometimes I don't listen, but I try to remember. I try to be a better listener, and I think it makes us, I'm humbled by Jonathan's teaching me. Again, one of my mentors.
And we're humbled by you. We appreciate everything that you do, and we cannot wait until your album comes out. And if you want, now, is there a release date for that, or are we just lucky enough to hear this right now?
If you don't mind, I think what we're going to do is just finish the artwork on it, and we're going to put it out as a single.
Fantastic.
We're going to get the rest of the record. We have half of it mixed, and the other half is like pulling teeth, to be honest with you. So as soon as it is ready, even if I have to release another 2 or 3 singles, that may be the case before we do the entire record. But again, it will be called 7 Ways Till Sunday, and it's a special. The only gift I could possibly give to anybody is my music, and I had a lot of friends to help me along the way. And I'm very excited to eventually share this with everybody.
But tomorrow we have Lose Myself coming out with you and Bad Penny. We're very excited about that. That song is so great, and thank you for that. And I am so grateful that you talked to me. I don't think you understand. Like, I am so happy that you decided to do this with us tonight, and everyone is very thankful as well. It's been a crazy year for everyone, and one thing I have learned is how important that music is to everybody. And you, Steve, are a part of what is responsible for lifting us up when we're down. And I think I can speak on behalf of everyone that we thank you for giving us something to smile about. And Steve, we want you to stay strong, stay creative. And again, thank you so much for doing what you do.
Kiki of Kiki.fm and my good brother Al there.
Oh.
I love you guys. Thank you for the invitation. Thanks to everybody out there listening. I appreciate you. I hope I didn't bend it too far.
No.
And but it was a joy.
Sorry, I gotta listen. Listen to Steve right now on Kiki.fm. This song, oh my God. Woo! Spinning round and round and round and round again, and I try. Come on, everybody. Go on this way. Okay. Be right back. I'm here. Okay. Oh, I got something. I got something. Hee. Looking in. Yeah! Woo! I had to get up. Woo! Round and round again, and I try to reason why. I don't want to get hair in the cake. Oh no, I really shouldn't dance with John. We have to dance with Steve. We'll virtually dance with Steve. All right, I'll put you back, Steve. Higher place. Oh my God, my shirt's coming down. Hi, Dixie. Hi, Chris. Woo! My God. Smell the sugar. Can you smell the sugar? Woo! It is the best song ever. I love this song. It is a happy song. You can't not be happy when you listen to this song, right? Yeah, Kelly! Woo! Chair dancing! That's right. That's right, Chris. Woo! Try. Don't walk away. I'm gonna get hair in the cake. I don't want to get hair in the cake. That's right, Kurt. Dino. Oh, God, that song. Oh, I'm exhausted. I am. I got it. I do. I can. Wait a minute. Can I show everybody the cake first? So this is a chocolate cake because Steve likes chocolate cake with marshmallow frosting. And can I just tell you, I've never made marshmallow frosting, and there's so much sugar in this. I feel like I turned into Elf when I tasted it. I mean, like I'm high just sniffing the sugar right now. So happy birthday to you! And if you ever want a cake that looks like it was made by a 2-year-old, give me a call. Well, you would like it. It's really sweet. job, Zoe. Whoa. Front knows how to do a front flip. Put your hearing aid on. She can. Oh my gosh. Bye, Zoe. Bye, honey. Oh, he said, I love you, Roberta. Did you hear that? Oh, big hugs to Roberta. Yeah.
Gonna help me anymore. Yes, I
Oh, here's the song. Here's the song. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. I gotta put the cake over here.
You know, it starts at a young age.
Oh, yes, it does.
Impressionable. So we gotta teach us kids good things. We gotta teach them the difference between right and wrong. How you guys doing? I love
Doing
you
good.
kids.
Woo!
Just make sure it's not too loud. If it's too loud, we're gonna be covering your ears, all right? I want to tell
Not
you
covering
why
my ears.
I love coming to Massachusetts.
Right.
Because we're neighbors. And we're all Yankees. We're both Yankees.
Yeah, we're youngins, all right. Oh, he shut it off now. For gosh sakes, now I gotta listen to it on here. You guys liking it? Woo! Steve Augeri. Who doesn't love Steve Augeri? I love Steve Augeri. My heart's on fire. Come to me, why, why? I can't. That would be bad. Just sing along, kids. Woo! And he does a kick. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone over man. I was like Cher. I'm doing Cher. On your heart. I could pretend to be Cher. Hang on every word you say, yeah. Oh, tear us apart now, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby, I would rather be dead. Simply the best. Woo! Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. Ooh, stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart now, baby. Baby, I would rather be dead. We've got to light a candle, right? All right. I don't want to there's no more butane left. Oh my God, there it goes again. Mike, how are you? You're on my paper, Mike. I love the song. Love it. Woohoo! Everybody say hi to Mike. Bad Penny. Woohoo! Ow, sorry. I just hit my hand on my head. Woo! Yes, you are.
Gosh, he's good.
He's really good. Talking about being good tonight, Steve, that's something the best song, like Kiki was saying earlier, is a great song, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah, but Tina does extremely much better job than I do.
So your birthday is on Saturday, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So somebody wants to wish you a happy birthday. You're on the air. Say happy birthday to Steve Augeri. Hello? Hang on for a second. Hang on.
Do you want me to say?
No, I don't want you to say it. Hang on.
Oh, for crying out loud, Al, you lost him.
Kiki, talk to the radio listening audience.
I'm talking to the radio listening audience, and Steve, Mike Holtzman is here.
Really?
Just to let you know.
Okay, talk to the audience.
Okay, I'm talking to the audience. So anyway, I'm not going to eat all of that cake because there's so much sugar in it. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of sugar. Do you miss marshmallow frosting, Steve? I don't know where he went. All right, so I'm talking to you. Hi. Mike, the song is great, by the way. Everyone, no, Al is not drinking. He's trying to get the three-way calling down, and he's been working on it for 2 weeks. So he needs a break. He'll get it. He'll get it. So he's probably calling Steve back right now because he probably hung up on him, and whoever else was going to be on the phone, he probably hung up on them too. So everyone just be patient. Thank you so much for your patience and your hospitality. But yeah, Lose Myself is out tomorrow, which is very exciting, and we cannot wait to download it, stream it, play it, buy it, whatever we have to do. It's a great, great song.
So anyway, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by the phone there because I don't know what the hell I'm doing half the time because I can't see, I can't hear anymore. So you're on the air. Can you see and hear anymore, sir?
I'm seeing right through your eyes right now.
So we have here the original lead singer of Journey and Steve Augeri on the line right now on Kiki.fm.
Oh my gosh.
So Steve Augeri, somebody wants to wish you a very happy birthday from the bottom of his heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Fleischman.
Robert.
Hey, Stephen. Happy 90th birthday. You look great.
Hey, Robert.
You know, the first time I saw you was at the Greek Theater in Los Angeles.
That's right. That's right.
You just got on the bike. So what year was that?
19 yada 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 yada.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great show, and I think Dean was with you.
Correct, sure.
Yeah, and that was the first time I'd seen the band with the new lineup, and I was blown away. I thought Dean was just, he just drove that like a Mack truck, man. And you were great too. You were great too. You were the crooner, the Cary Grant of rock and roll.
Robert, I appreciate it. It's so good to hear your voice. How you doing, man?
I'm hanging in there. I'm just, I'm working on a new project right now. I'm doing a whole electronica album, no guitars.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but in song form.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So Kiki had the opportunity to talk to Dean not too long ago. And both of you, that guy is crazy, isn't
Are you
he?
okay, Kiki?
I'm like perclamped right now.
Are you having a stereo audio erotica?
Oh, I'm beyond that,
Oh, my
honey.
God.
I'm past that.
Oh, God.
Oh, Robert, while you're on the air, can I just tell you, we're going to do like a cheese trip to your house. I don't know if you knew it or not. So even if you don't allow us into your home, we're coming there and we're going to take you in the car and we're going to go get cheese.
Okay.
Okay, well, so is that an inside joke, the cheese thing?
Do you want to come, Steve?
I love cheese.
Do you love cheese?
Well,
I love cheese.
Here's the deal: we can have Dean and Rob in the car, and we can let Dean drive. How's that?
Oh, God.
I'll walk.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
I know no one wants to be in that
You
car.
let me know when you're coming, and I'll make sure I'll buy the furniture before you get here.
You have no furniture? What?
No, I have furniture. It's just I haven't done my guest room yet.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Robin,
okay.
Robin, does that mean you're inviting us to stay over?
I am vaguely.
I just can't.
Well, Robert, I have a question for you.
What's that?
So I asked Steve about his memory from the Hollywood Walk of Fame day. What about yours? What was your most vivid memory from that day, since you guys celebrated it together?
Steve wearing white.
I didn't get the memo. Man.
It's a good.
No, I didn't even see. Did I see you in the bar down at the Marquee?
Did you see me at the bar? You can bet on it.
Yeah. Were you down in the bar drinking with us?
You can bet on it. I don't
remember you there. Do you remember me there?
I don't remember anything. But I can guarantee you I was at the bar, and that's why I don't remember.
I guess it's sort of like a loaded question, I guess.
So, Robin.
Hey, can I say something, Robert? Tell me if I'm wrong. Just, I was telling my wife, we were discussing this, my wife and I. The rock and rollers of the old days used to talk about how they gave up heroin, they gave up, listen, kids, cover your ears, they gave up their cocaine, they gave up their booze, they gave up their marijuana. Now, you're giving up sugar. At my age, I don't know how old you are, Robert. You're a spring chicken. But
Oh yeah, I'm much older than you.
Yeah, right. So now I have to go into rehab for sugar. So that's the way it is, kids. I'll give you a little heads up now.
Well, see, as you get older, your tongue is not sensitive to other flavors, but they are more sensitive and more gratifying with sugar. So that's why, grannies and all that like their sugar. But
I am not a granny. I am not.
It means you're getting older and your tongue is wearing out.
Yeah, my tongue is definitely wearing out.
Everything's burned out. Everything's burned out.
So, I didn't realize that Perry's birthday was not too long ago, and he's 72.
Right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
So he's 6 years older than me, and you are what? Probably 5 years, 6 years younger than I.
Perhaps, but who's counting?
Right, he's 26 years old.
Well, I was kind of amazed on that piece of the puzzle there.
Yeah.
And actually, Neil and John's birthdays are coming up within the next week or two, too, as well.
So are you going to be playing soon? Or I guess not. Nobody's playing.
Absolutely not.
Do you have like a recording studio at your home?
I do. I'm fortunate. It's funny. I think all I really growing up, it was such a dream to be able to have something to record yourself with, write a song and put it down and be able to present it. And that's
right.
And to be able to achieve that with today's technology, and the price has come down so amazingly that everybody with a laptop is in their bedroom who has an idea of a melody they can write a song in. And have
right.
it on.
So do you use laptop?
No, I don't.
Do you have Pro Tools?
I do. I have Pro Tools and a rig. But I did start out on a laptop and with GarageBand. And it was
That's right. You're younger than I.
But I'll tell you what. And Ross Salary used to call me Garagelo.
Oh, come on.
To me. Do you remember Garagelo from the De Niro movie, Bronx Tale? Colangelo, you remember that guy?
No.
Yeah, well, he used to, all you Italians know this movie.
Oh, my God.
Colangelo, Bronx Tale, Robert De Niro, and that was my nickname, Garagelo.
I'm more into
like
Scarf.
Cannoli or something like that.
Oh, cannoli would be great.
I like Scarface and the Wise Guys.
Yeah, but if it was a bad cannoli, you would call it a carangino.
Any cannoli right now would be a good cannoli.
Oh, my God.
Steve, sneak a cannoli. Just eat the cannoli.
Well, listen, I'm gonna buzz off and get off your time.
No,
Robert, it's so good to hear from you, man.
You too.
All my very best to you, man. A big virtual hug.
Thank you. You too. And you take care of yourself. Kiki, love you. You, Al, you take care of your badass self.
What do you mean, my badass self?
And listen, I'm not kidding you. We're going to show up at your house one day.
Yeah.
For a cheese toast. I'm not even kidding. I tell people all the time. I'm like, we're going to Robert's house.
But Robert, she was saying this on a Steve Perry broadcast last week. We could wish him happy birthday. And I want you, just from the bottom of my heart, finish the guest bedroom before we come, okay?
Yeah. I'm not sleeping on the floor, man. I'm not doing that.
No.
That's all right.
Yeah, and you know,
okay.
and
Listen, you take care. Love you. And,
Love you, Robert.
All the best. Happy New Year, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Peace, bro.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Happy birthday, Stephen.
why?
Thanks, man. You take it easy.
God.
Oh, what a nice surprise that was. That's awesome.
Wasn't that great? That was great.
Robert's a great guy.
We just had Robert Fleischman on with Steve Augeri. Hello, like what is happening right now?
You know what? It's all Steve Augeri's fault. You know what? I have to say, Steve. Go ahead.
I could take 100% blame. I'm
What?
responsible.
You know, we saw you first in Woodstock, Connecticut, at a concert down there. Beautiful festival with John Payne, who's a very good friend of yours, by the way, isn't he?
Oh, listen, I miss John so terribly.
Yeah, we do too.
John Payne, and we're looking, we're lining up shows for the summer. So I am also looking forward to getting back with him and his crew, who were artists formerly known as the Rock Pack,
Yep.
and now are currently known as Al. Do you know?
80s rock tour.
Yes.
Right.
Thank
So,
you.
see, when you were asking that Total Eclipse,
Al,
what?
finish my sentence.
Okay, go
I know
ahead.
he's very interrupting.
Oh my God.
I
Go ahead, Steve Augeri. Go ahead.
Does Al finish your sentences, Kiki?
no, he doesn't finish them. He just talks over me. Your sister knows. He does it all the time.
So what are you gonna say, Steve?
Finish.
Again. Go ahead, Steve.
Al, you got to learn to listen, baby.
What?
You've got to learn to listen to your woman.
I do. I listen all the
Listen
time.
to your woman.
But the first, John Payne is a great guy. He's a great artist, and we wish him the best of luck. And he's been through a lot in the last month or so.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I also like to say hi to Carol Lynn, who's listening right now in Las Vegas. And also a guy who's...
Hey, Carol.
And Kelly said hi too. Kelly Vaughn said hi.
Kelly Vaughn.
Kelly, the whole band, the whole amazing band.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know who's a pain in the ass tonight is Lee Evans. He keeps interrupting. When we talk about the Total Eclipse of the song, he says Bonnie Talent. What does he think this is a quiz show or something? I don't know. He's beating me up all the time. So anyway, but Mark McCullough from Maryland has a question for you, Steve. Before we let you go.
Sure, Mark who now?
Mark McCullough from Maryland. He has a question for you. He says, you've had the awesome opportunity to sing with Journey. If you had a chance to sing with any other band, past or present, who would it be?
Wow, that's a really good question. I think I would love to sing for, well, my early days, I came up listening to a wonderful band by the name of Humble Pie.
Oh, great.
And I probably wouldn't be able to make but one show because Steve was a shredder vocally. They used to call him leather lungs and leather throat and everything. But, I like to reach back into my past and, do that.
Now, did you ever perform with Paul Rogers?
Oh, I have a great story about Paul. So I did. I jumped on a stage during an encore, and we sang All Right Now, and he gave myself, Bonnie Tyler, Eric Bazillion, who was also on the concert, and he all gave us a line to sing with him during All Right Now.
Oh my gosh.
So of course, me being half of a bonehead, I had to write the line on my hand, because of course I know the lyrics by heart, but I'll forget them because I'm on stage with Paul.
Right.
Pinch me, right?
Yeah, no kidding, I can't.
So I had to go out there and sing, There She Stood in the Street, something like that. But I had to read it from my hand.
But you did it.
Here's a better story. I'm in Hawaii, and I'm doing a show with, Jesus Christ, who is it now? Oh, God, I really am going to be 62. I can't remember.
Don Ho. Remember Don Ho? Was it him?
No. You know what? I'm going to save this for next year when I turn 63.
All right.
Well, at least you're not 72. So Alex and Mark Marcella from Oregon, when they say a big hello to you, and they can't wait to see you again, too. We've had a lot of people reaching out to us tonight, and we're sorry that we couldn't get to everybody's questions tonight. But, Steve, you're awesome, dude.
Yeah.
You really are.
What's the fellow's name, Alex, did you say?
What do you say?
What's the gentleman's name, Alex, did you say?
Yes, Alex and Mark Marcella from Oregon.
How are you, Alex of Oregon? And that was Mark earlier from Maryland?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, thanks for reaching out, my friend.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll
And
take another question.
Oh, cool.
I'll
Good.
take onomatopoeia for 400.
Who's got a question for Steve?
Okay.
We got the chat going on Facebook, and we
Good.
got it going on. I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Would you consider doing any virtual shows this year? Because I know a lot of people asked you last year, and would you do that? Would you be open to it?
If I absolutely had to, if there was no other outlet, and it was an absolute. If my back was against the wall, I would. But to be honest with you, I admire and the folks that have done it. But I'm really, I've really dedicated my time. I've gone into my shell to do my creating and write my music. and I've really concentrated 200% on doing what I've done, and I'm glad I've done it. And when the time comes, it may come, then I might do it. But for the time being, I'm looking for I see a little light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, no, and that's great. And Kelly would like to know if she could have your red leather pants.
Hey, Kelly, how you doing? My dear Kelly.
Oh, my God.
You know what? The fact of the matter is,
Oh, my God.
somebody should have them because they don't fit me anymore, I'll tell you that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Can we auction them off, Steve?
That day may come.
Not yet.
The truth is, Kelly will tell you that there was an auction for charity, and she bid high, and she received the white shirt that went along with those red pants.
No.
Yeah.
What auction was that?
She's the proud owner of the white shirt that was the combination to those red pants.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. See, that would be great because, there are some great charities right now for musicians who are not working. So maybe that would be a good auction item.
It would, but you know what? My goal is, I'm working on my weight. I'm going to see if I can get back in them.
Oh, yeah. And we want to see you.
6 months. Give me another 6 months, and I think I could do it.
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what? That brings us to summertime, and I think that'll happen. I am positive that's going to happen.
Okay, so we've just made a challenge, huh?
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it. You are. All right, so let's see. It's what? January?
Oh, my
I have to
God.
count on my fingers. March,
Oh, my
April,
God,
May,
Steve, help
June.
me.
All right, so July.
Yeah.
Okay, July.
So we're going to say by July 4th, because everybody can remember that date. You have to fit in.
How about July 30th?
Ugh, come on. All right, if you need the extra few weeks, I'll give them to you. So July 30th. All right, I'm going to put it.
You have to give me a fighting chance. All I need is a chance.
All right, well, I'm going to give you that chance. So I'm going to put it in my phone.
Kiki.
And it's going to be July. Oh, my God. Do you know how to
Kiki.
add things to your phone? Like, this is so dumb.
Kiki.
What?
He has to go to bed.
Wait a minute. July 3rd. Hold on.
God help
Let
me.
me just do this. July 30th. And we're going to create a new event.
I can't.
And we're going to add it. Now I got to put. I don't know how to do this.
Don't do this.
All right, we'll do it later. But
you have
July-
Steve on the phone and you're doing computer stuff. What the heck's what?
I don't have to go to bed, but my phone's going to die and it's going to go to bed. So I want to say thank you again, Al. Kiki, thank you both so much. Thank you to your listeners. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. There, maybe I could get back to them at afterwards. I'd be glad to answer them.
Perfect. They're on YouTube.
And on Facebook. We love you more. Thank you so much, Steve. Have a wonderful birthday. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can. Thank you, Steve. Woo-hoo! Oh my God. Was that fun or what? Oh my God. I can't. Like, was that? And then Robert Fleischman. Hello. Like, that was. So, Steve is going to see JD, I'm so sorry. I've seen all of your things, and Valerie and Mark, and Sharon. I couldn't. I just couldn't. So, Steve is going to go in and read all of these and check them out. So if you got any questions, please leave them for Steve in the chat. And he said he'll go and he'll check them out. So we totally appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. It was really sweet of Steve to hang out with us and chat with us and share. So I mean, we haven't heard from him in a very long time. So I am truly humbled, truly grateful. And I'm so glad that you guys were able to hang out with us and join. And July 30th, everybody. July 30th. That's when it's going to happen. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Kurt and Chris and Kelly and Eileen. Everybody who was hanging out. Sharon, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you, JD. Thank you, thank you. You guys are great. You freaking rock. And happy birthday to Mr. Steve Augeri. I'm going to try and shut this one down. YouTube's hard. Sharon, love you, man. Honey. I call everybody man. Now I got to try and figure this out. All right, let me see if I... All right, good night to YouTube. I'm trying to... How do I do... Hold on, I got to try and turn this one off. All right, good night, YouTube. All right, I'm